Hi, it's Aaron, and this is a video where I review the month of March 2025, what went well and what I could have done differently. So I'll just place my bottle on the floor and then start. So the whole when I booked the studio this morning, I did not realize that it was the 31st of March, and I thought, why not? Why not just review the month and then set some goals and vibes for the next month, because it's a big month, because the new year of Conscious Growth Club begins on May 1st, and the investment for that is US dollars 1111. So I want to be part of year 9, and it's now I have this month to make the money to be part of that, which comes to around 1600 Canadian. So hey, I did not expect to say it, but at the very start, my main goal, the main outcome that I want to create for the month of April 2025 is the 1800. 1600 will go towards renewing CTC, and the other 200 will be for me to buy new shoes, which I really need. So it's good to get that out right off the bat, and that's why I love doing video so much. And I'm putting the big intention out there to find my video director. I would say that's the best word to use it. I want to find someone who can help direct me. I just want to learn from them, because I don't want to waste time. And I think what happened, there was one video where I shared that this video marks a major turning point in my YouTube journey, and then so I have turned that corner. However, I cannot stop making videos. I do want to be on camera, and I think what will happen is that as I learn more about video making, I do want to be in the studio more to craft the video and not just hit record as I have been doing. So a lot of good shifts have occurred in the month of March, and let's dive into what happened week by week. So I made some notes. I made some notes. I just went week by week, and I pulled out the most significant thing of the week. But when I usually speak things out loud, I actually feel a different sense towards things. I was like, oh, when I actually speak it out loud, knowing that I am sharing it with you, it helps me see things, not just see things, but feel things in a very different way. So it'll be good to see if I say things differently than what I wrote down. So starting on March 1st, actually, it was Saturday, and I watched a video with Ali Abdaal and Alex Hormozi. It was on Ali Abdaal's channel, and that video was very emotionally impactful for me, because both men are two who I really want to follow for the long term. One is a master YouTuber in Ali Abdaal, and then the other one is extremely smart and ambitious businessman in Alex Hormozi. So watching them speak really engaged me on quite a deep level, so much so that I have now, for the last 8 days, I have been listening to both of Alex Hormozi's books, $100 million leads and $100 million offers. I've been listening to both those in full every single day. It is at twice the speed, but that's still a non-trivial amount of time spent per day listening to two books. So it was cool to see that I started off the month with Alex and Ali, and now for these last 9 days of the month, it's been all Alex, because I realized that YouTube is ultimately a business skill. It's a business activity. So it makes sense for me to really dive deep into the mindsets and strategies that Alex Hormozi has to share, which he's put into these two great books. $100 million Offers was his first book, and $100 million Leads is his second one. And I have made a 100-day commitment to listen to both of those books in full and see how my life changes. So in the first week, the first day was that, and then we go into the first official week of March. In that week, quite a few good things happened. I went for the Engage Bucket List call with Steve Pavlina, who has been my personal development coach for the last 8 years now, and actually much more than that. So it was good to be on that call. I also went for a new meetup group, which meets on Thursday nights. It's called Practical Philosophy. And earlier on that day, I went to a really fun BNI meeting where I met someone who then connected me with someone else who is a divorce coach. And this Friday, I'm going to one of her online groups. So things were really had started shifting in that week. I also had a call with a business coach of mine who said that you may want to change your language to I coach women entrepreneurs who want to find a romantic partner because they may not want a life partner. In the second week, I had one other call with my coach. I went for a wonderful in-person networking event in North Vancouver, which really raised my spirit because I just felt a sense of belonging there. So that's one that I definitely want to go to some more. I also love the vibe of North Van, and it's a place that I now want to move to. I want to move to North Van in the next few months because I just love the outdoors there, and there are probably thousands of trails that I can walk on at the start of my day and at the end of my day. So that networking event was the highlight of that week, and the highlight of the first week was the Engage Bucket List call because there were a few moments that really helped me see how I was holding back in who I want to be going forward. So the first week was the Engage Bucket List call. The second week was the in-person networking event in North Van. In the third week, I met a couple of friends in person, actually 3 male friends in person. I also viewed a place in downtown Vancouver, and I went to one other in-person networking event that was really good. So all of those, I would say the biggest one was the biggest one from that week was probably the Thursday hangout with a friend because I did not see him so much, and he's at an Airbnb for a few weeks. So just hanging out with him for a good 4 hours felt really good. And then on top of that, I met 2 other male friends in person. So that helped ground me because I sometimes feel quite lonely, and this having 2 or 3 strong male friendships really changed my base level of how I feel. And as an entrepreneur, I have to manage my emotions and mindset to make sure that I am making strong progress going forward. whenever I get bad nights or off sleep, my stuttering just gets worse and worse. So the sleep continues to be a big challenge for me. So anyway, yeah, for the third week, the hang with one of my male friends was really good. And then last week, the fourth week of the month, I coached three male friends. Yeah, they all wanted some form of relationship advice from me. So one was one was more test coaching call, but one was actually a real one. Even though it was of no charge because I just wanted to serve him. And then the third one was quite spontaneous because we were just hanging out, and then we had to set goals for the next month. And he shared that his personal goal was one where he wanted some relationship tips from me. So that felt good, actually doing what I love to do. And I'm going to take a sip of water, which will help my fluency, so just bear with me. One day I will learn how to cut that part out, but for now I will just keep on going. Okay, so back to where we were at. I would say that the biggest win of last week was meeting one other male friend who's also a mastermind partner. So what that means is that mastermind is just it's a form of meeting where you meet to discuss your goals, discuss ideas about how to move forward in your business and in your life. So I met a male friend for the third time in a row, which was great. So that's one of my top relationships in Vancouver. And then the other big win was LinkedIn. So I changed up my strategy big time last week, and I'm seeing good results from that in terms of at least having people engage in conversations with me. So that's been really good. I feel that I am that one step closer to a paying client. So that was good. Overall, I did not mention the speed friending in week 2. So week 2, I had speed friending, but between that and the in-person networking event in North Van, I would still choose the in-person event in North Van because it was slightly more curated than the speed friending, where you just meet a lot of people you don't know. I don't like to use the word random. I love to. I would say people I did not know, and it was quite hit or miss, and I did not even meet one person beyond that. So it even though we exchanged numbers with some, there was no follow up at all. Even though I did try, so it was still good to do it. But since there was no curation, it now to think of it, was it the best investment of my time? I'd say, given where I was this month, I would say yes, it was, because it really raised my emotional state. So in that sense, yes, it was a good investment of time. But when I'm in a strong flow of friendships and business, then it's probably something I would not show up to. So overall, if I look at the full month, I would say, in terms, if you look at the 3 buckets of health, wealth, and relationships, I'd say the 2 relationships was a big bump up, which I did not see because I met lots of new people. I even strengthened some bonds with a few of my male friends in person. So that was good. In terms of health, not good because I have not started on any exercise routine. So that is a big red flag, red flag there. And in terms of wealth, I would say not much there too. So there's been a lot of activity. I'm connecting with a lot more people, but that flow into money has not happened yet. So that's still and I don't know when that will. So LinkedIn seems to be good, but that is the big problem now. It seems to, right? So just because people will respond to your messages does not mean that they're actually interested in actually buying your stuff. So it seems like it's moving in the right direction, but until I get that first paying client, I will not know for sure. So overall, this month, I would say it would be relationships that would be the clear winner there, because I invested some good time with male friends in person, and that felt like that feels like a significant win, and more than I had noticed until I created this video. So I thought it would be LinkedIn, but no, I would say it was more those male friendships that really helped drive up how I feel, and it actually gave me much more motivation towards doing the LinkedIn stuff. Goals for April, simple, just two simple ones. I want to enroll my first paying client at least 1,800 Canadian dollars. Going back to the very start of this video where I said that I wanted to renew CGC. So 1,800 will easily make the money to renew CGC. And what I'm going to do on LinkedIn is going to post twice per day. So post twice per day for a total of 60 posts, and then go from there step by step. I'm already doing the 20 connection requests per day pretty consistently, and I am sending direct messages to women who accept my request. And then in terms of romance, I want to go on one quality date. So whether I meet her from the apps or meet her through my own personal life, I do want to go on one date because it has not happened for a long time now, and I want to change that for my own love life. Overall, I would rate March 5 out of 10. Really, that midway number in terms of doing things that made me feel good, but there was no real big shift. It was, I would say, more of doing what I've already been doing, but it felt good with those key friendships that were strengthened, but in terms of real world results, pretty much none. So there were no new clients or no new date. So I really cannot say that the month was a success at all. So five seems fair, and this is good because now I know what not to do for this month. The biggest challenge by far is sleep. It's still bad. It's still inconsistent. But the new thing is that I have a friend who I've told now, actually one of the three main male friends who I hung out with this month. I told him, hey, can I just text you before 10 p.m. So that I have written record sent to one person about when I'm going to sleep. I have to go to bed by 10 p.m. and without the evening meditations, because that those ruin. I think those might be ruining my sleep. And again, I know I can be much more fluent. I know I can be much more powerful in terms of getting lots done. So why cause myself to fail by having poor sleep? So that'll be the third big goal for the month. Is probably even bigger than the other two. Is sleep, right? Sleep every single day except for 1 or 2 nights when I go dancing. Sleep before 10 p.m. Ideally 9 p.m. because it takes a while for me to fall asleep, and then I know I can be so much more fluent, which makes me feel good, and which affects everything else. So I don't want to show up here like I did today. Just not. I'll say I'd say 5 out of 10 for March is fair, because I'm pretty much always running at 50%. I'm pretty much always running at 50%, because which means that I'm not doing the very high leverage things which I know I can do. So I will have to say no to a lot more things. And for now, I think that's a good place to wrap up. My vibe for the next month of April is magnetic ferocity. Magnetic ferocity. I still wanted to have the vibe of being ferocious in terms of doing things that move me forward, and also being ferocious with my sleep. Now that I say it, that's one of the big ones. I want to not ignore or be like, you know what, that does not matter. So there you go. My 2 main goals for April are: one, enroll a paying client at 1800 to renew CGC, and then my second goal is to go on one quality date with women I find irresistible. So those two, my rating for April, I would love it to be at least an 8. So I'm going for a big jump from 5 to 8, because I don't want another month where I don't get results, and I don't want to show up here stuttering on the last day of the month, tired, and just not feeling my best. I'm just not feeling my best. So it was very good to record this video and share with you, because 10 years down, I will review this and then see, hey, no, that March of 2025 was really not that good. So can only go up from here. So I look forward to a strong start for the next month, and I wish you the same. I wish that you get some great sleep, some great high quality deep sleep on a mattress that you love, which is another big problem of mine, my terrible low quality mattress. So that needs to be changed too. So I wish you, I wish you, in terms of health, wealth, and relationships, I wish you spectacular April 2025, and I will see you in the next video.